what's up, YouTubers? I'm back again. At the moment, I'm driving from Colorado through Utah and hitting up Zion to hike the Angel's Landing. And this is like a little series that I'm putting together of my, parks that I went through around Utah, the major ones. And right at the moment, I'm going through the town of Springdale. Population is fewer than 600 people. At one time rated top 20 prettiest towns in the USA. It was founded in 1862 by a Mormon farmer, and they named it Springdale. It's right outside of the Zion national borders, so you definitely gotta kind of pass through it, and this is kind of like your last stop before you head into the park itself. But then, as you can see, I'm coming up to the check-in point. And yeah, so I'm actually coming up during the off season, and during the off season you're actually allowed to drive through the park and you don't need to take the shuttle. Sometimes you will need to take a shuttle from Springdale, or you can take a right out here in the Zion Canyons Visitor Center on the right over here, and you can park your car and catch a free shuttle to all the major spots in Zion Park. And it's pretty cool when you go during the off season because you can actually find parking. And then you also can take the Zion tunnel you kind of veer off to the right. And that one's only available for tour buses and things of that nature. And it's a beautiful drive too. So if you have a chance, definitely come out here during the off season, and you can definitely, enjoy this. And you can see right now, like when you come up, you can just start seeing the canyon itself and seeing Zion's true colors. All right. So more interesting facts about Angel's Landing in Zion Park. Looks like they said that there's about like 4 million people that visit this park every year. And Angel's Landing is the main attraction to this place. And it's actually located about 5,700 feet above sea level. And it looks like it's also was founded by Minister Frederick Fisher in 1916. And he said, Angel's Landing is so high that only an angel could land on it. And soon after, they named that massive rock formation Angel's Landing. The hike up to Angel's Landing is about 2.5 miles, and then 2.5 miles back. So, the round trip is about 5 miles or so. And there's a pretty cool trail that they had built that connects to one of the trailheads. Let me see here. It's called Walter's Wigglies. And it's literally 21 switchbacks, back and forth, back and forth. I couldn't really videotape that part because I was trying to catch the sunrise, and it was still a little too dark, and I didn't think it was actually worthwhile to actually videotape anything. But literally, it's a pave switchbacks that goes back and forth, back and forth. And then, so I wasn't able to really capture anything because it was still dark out. And you can see from this video right now, this is where the start of Angel's Landing, the chains and everything are located. And yeah, it was definitely a fun experience. If you wanted to, you can run this whole thing up and down if you're a good trail runner. But there are some technical parts. Some parts are only just a few feet wide. So you're literally hiking along the spine, along this really cool rock formation, but it's only a couple of feet wide. So you have to be definitely careful about certain spots and where you step. It does get very crowded here during the season. So that's why they did a permit. So after April, after April, you do need a permit. But anything before then, I think starting in October or November, you don't need a permit. So you can just go up there during the off season. And it was quite amazing still. And I think I had a better enjoyment, and I was able to see more things and not be afraid of getting pushed off. I actually had this little lanyard that I built off of a carabiner, and I was thinking that if it was just like Half Dome when it was like peak season, you're kind of like whittling and just moving around these guys, and you kind of have to like latch onto this chain. So I thought I'd need a lanyard. So I did have a little lanyard with me just in case. It was kind of funny. It was just paracord with a carabiner at the end. But, better than safe than sorry. So, yes, I hiked this thing up there. The elevation gain and the descent is over about 3,000 feet. So that's how much you would gain climbing up and down this thing. And so if you can't make it, and don't be surprised if you can't, don't let 5 miles fool you. A lot of people actually don't make it up to the top, but you can still catch a great view about midway up. It's called Scott's Lookout. A lot of people actually just go there, and you have pretty much the same views, but less of a journey. And you can see right now, I'm like coming up on these people right now, and I was moving pretty quick because, I was trying to catch that sunrise and get up there. And when I usually do these excursions, even when I climb the mountains in Colorado, I'd kind of have this quicker pace of moving in and moving out really quick. And yeah, it's definitely a great trail to check out. This is the spine right here. So it's very narrow, and I can't imagine like this place full of people and you try and just like go through here. Yeah, that guy, it does get pretty cold. You can tell that some of the part of the trail has some snow and ice on it, so you definitely got to be careful. Some people do recommend during the off season to bring some micro spikes, but I didn't think you really needed it as long as you're aware of where your footing is and kind of like maneuver around there. Really, there's no like major scrambling. It's literally a staircase that brings you all the way up to the top. And as I was going up to the top, you could just see the sky just lighting up, and you see there's a slight overcast. And I kind of knew that it'd be a very tough situation to get good photos or anything. So I was just like, all right, well, I'm just going to try and enjoy the most of it. So I'm just hauling my butt up there. But as I was doing it, I noticed on the right there, the sky was opening up. And when it was opening up, it had these like amazing blues and oranges and the best views. So I'll stop talking right now, and I'll let you guys finish watching this. You probably already put me on mute, but enjoy this great view. If you can't make it, at least you got to see it from this video all the way to the top. All right, catch you guys soon.